Hi, welcome to Yarn Tales and Hooks. My name is Anita. Thank you so much for stopping in and spending a few minutes of your Wednesday with me. Well, it's Wednesday today. This will not be up on Wednesday. Well, whatever day it is for you, thanks for stopping in and spending a little bit of time with me. Well, as I said, as of right now, filming, it is Wednesday. I just took Miko outside and it is starting, well, it's trying to snow. It's a very, very fine, very light snow. I don't think it's going to accumulate yet. It is still getting into the 40s every now and then, and I believe it will be in the 40s later this week. So the first snowfall doesn't really do much of anything. It's just really trying to snow right now. Yuck. I don't like the cold and I don't like the snow and it's not fun. Miko loves the snow. You should see him run around and play in it. He rolls in it. He burrows in it. He loves the snow. Anyway, today, let's get on with it because we are looking at this book, Crochet Monsters by Megan Lapp, which came to me from Nancy. I believe she ordered it from Amazon and had it shipped to my house. It is a very thick book. I think it's like 300 and some pages. So Megan Lapp is also known as Crafty Intentions. And yeah, let's I showed this book briefly when I received it, but I didn't go into a whole lot of details. So we are going to, I believe, in this book is, we are going to take a look at it. This book is, like you can mix and match the types of monsters you make. So I will show you various examples of monsters that you can create from this book. They have hairstyles, like he's got like a little mohawk there. That's kind of cute. Here is the back of it. And I do not know how much this book is going for on Amazon. And usually they have a price on the barcode on the back cover, but they do not. But I will find the Amazon link and I will link it in the description box for you down below. So here is another monster. So like I said, this book is mix and match style with the heads and the horns and the mouths and the tails and the bodies and the eyes and the arms. So I'm just going to show you the various photos of monsters. So we have, this book is broken down into introduction, where to begin, tips and tricks, monster planning sheet, which might be kind of helpful, glossary of terms and stitches, and then page 9 we have body options, open mouths, open mouth with no teeth, open mouth with no teeth, black hole, just on. And then we have blob style bodies, cylinder bodies, egg-shaped bodies, sphere bodies, square bodies, eyeball monster bodies, eye options, mouth options for no mouth bodies, feet options, limb options, back scale options, tail options, ear options, antenna options, horn options. So this is a very detailed book, and I could see how this could be slightly overwhelming or intimidating, just on all the options you can customize your monsters. And it still goes on with hair and hairstyle options, teeth options, belly options, claw options, tongue options, extras / face options. Okay, I'm going to read this little bit of introduction for you. Where to begin. It says each monster is a truly unique individual. Throughout this book, you'll find many examples of monster options pieced together in a variety of ways. Your yarn texture and color choices will further customize your creations. Use these examples as a jumping off point for your own creativity. Yeah. And let's check out the monster planning sheet. So this is kind of cool. You could photocopy this, or if you have a scanner, on your computer. So it's just like a little, can you see that? If you want to plan out your monster, there is a page where you can do so. Oh, there is the tips and tricks. Lark's head knot. Oh, that's just, okay, so these are just different, abbreviations and techniques they use in the book. I was just confused by this lark's head knot thing, but I think it's basically how I attach yarn and brush it out to make like a fuzzy mane or tail. For instance, I did that on Miko's Yeti around the wrists and around the face. It's just kind of like latch hook style. You pull it through the stitches and knot it off. Okay, so first we are in the bodies and the mouths. So here are all the options for mouths. And I'm peeking around the corner so I can see if I have the book in frame. And blob bodies. And cylinder bodies. And so it's going to show you all the body options, the page they are on, and then after this little section, and then we have egg right here, as I showed you, and sphere bodies. And then after this little section of the list and pictures of the body options, there are square bodies. It will get into the actual patterns. And these are for eyeball monsters. And here is a picture of a monster with a very, very long tongue. And another monster photo, and now it is starting to get into the actual patterns. I like the three-toed feet. Those are kind of cute. And I don't want to show, I'm just showing you the photos so you can see how you can put the monsters together in various ways. And these are more patterns. There's another monster. And I'm sorry if I'm showing the photos rather quickly. As I said, this is a very large book, and I kind of don't want this to be like a 40-minute long video. So I am going to have to figure out what kind of monster I want to tackle. And yeah, as soon as I have some of these large projects done and things that I need, that's crazy with the 3 eyes. It looks like he's eating marshmallows. Those are his teethers, but it looks like he's eating marshmallows. So I would like to try a pattern or two out of here, but I have a lot of things going on at the moment. But at least, you know, at first I thought it'd be so much easier if they just listed everything right off the bat in the front of the book. But at least they have that gloss, that index, table of contents, what have you, where they list the pages for all the various examples of pieces. So that is helpful. This book is starting to get kind of heavy holding it up. Okay, monsters, monsters, and monsters. Any kind of monster you can think of is in this book. And there's another monster. This is crazy. I'm not even halfway done with this book yet. We might not even go through this whole thing because it is massive. Look at this guy. This guy's cute. He's so colorful. So thank you again to Nancy for sending this book to me. I probably would not have, actually I know I would not have purchased this myself because I have had experience with one of Megan's patterns before, and I don't know if it was just the pattern I chose or what, but I did have some issues with it. And I apologize, Zeppelin is barking. I think people are coming home, which really bites because I thought I had time to do this video quick with nobody here. And I think someone is probably going to be coming downstairs. So I'm going to pick this up in a minute. Okay. I thought maybe somebody was going to come downstairs because somebody had started laundry earlier. But it seems like it is a false alarm. So we're going to keep going. And I guess I basically told you the rundown. I don't think I really care for the hair on them, at least not that hairstyle. I basically told you the rundown of this book. I'm just gonna thumb through a little bit and look for some cool and cute monsters to show you. And I think I think you guys got the gist of it, right? Or do you want to look at more monsters? I mean, there's not, like I said, there's not any specific patterns, really. This guy's cool. It's just the various pieces that you can put together for the monsters. And here we have the eye section. My arm is actually getting tired from, I like this guy, from holding this book up. Getting kind of heavy. It's a very big book. And we still have that much book to go through. We're like not even halfway through it yet. This is massive. Massive. And here we have mouths. So yeah, I really don't know. I can't imagine this was a cheap book. And this is a fairly new book. It came out in 2024. I don't know when in 2024. I like the three-eyed guys. Can you see? I don't know when in 2024, but yeah, it's pretty new. And I will let you know when I do a pattern if it was a fluke with that first pattern, or I like this guy on the bottom. He's cute. Or if it was a fluke, or if I am still having issues. So these are all the different limbs. And this one's kind of different than the ones that we've seen already. He actually looks like, look, he has little kneecaps. Can you see, like, the circle where his knees are? He's got little kneecaps. I just don't typically do my Amis with a lot of shaping or a lot of fancy things. I don't want to say the Amis that I do are super simplistic, but they're not. But they're not like super detailed either, with lots of shaping. And yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. This guy's got a pig snout. But her things, I will say, they are really very cute. And maybe I'm just not experienced enough to fully appreciate her designs, like crocheting them anyway. Maybe I just need to practice a little bit more. And everyone's, well, not everyone, a lot of my Zoom friends call me the Ami Queen. I am not the Ami Queen. Just saying. I can't, like, there's another designer, Projectarian. She's got some really intricate and complicated Amis. I think I actually attempted one at one point, but so many pieces to sew together, and it's insane. This guy's got long, leggy limbs. So yeah, I'm not good at those types of Amis. He is so bright and colorful. Look at that guy. Looks like a demented bunny rabbit. But yeah, we'll give this book a shot. And I'm glad Nancy gifted it to me, because I don't think this is a book that I typically would have purchased myself. But I am definitely interested in giving some of these a shot. I just don't know that I would have wanted to risk spending my own money on it, just in case, like, because like I said, I did have experience with that other design, and it just would be a shame. Well, I suppose I could have always gifted it to someone else or put it in a giveaway or something. I'm sure some use would have come out of it if I had purchased this myself. Somebody would have liked it, I'm sure. So actually, I have thumbed through most of this book with you, and it didn't take nowhere near as long as I thought it would. I know we're coming to hair and hairstyles, which there are not a whole lot. There's only 3. I think I prefer the mohawk right here on the end. That is my favorite one. Look at how they did these horns. Okay, so I don't want to show the pattern. I'll just show you a picture quick. But they like put the yellow around it. I don't know if that's surface crochet, or it looks like it's surface crochet. That's kind of cool. But it looks very tedious. Again, and now in the back they're showing how to brush out the hair to make it fuzzy, which I already know how to do that. Look at this. It's a cat monster. Can you see? A cat monster with walrus teeth. I have a monster. He is a fur monster. I have a Miko monster. There's a cat monster. Why can't there be a dog monster? Look at the yarn they used for this one. That's cool. And these monsters, actually, it would be a good way for me to use some of this variegated yarn that I've got back here that I have no idea what to do with. Here's a better picture of the cat monster. Okay, so that is pretty much it for this book. Let me know if you purchased this. Let me know if you've done any patterns out of this. I am interested to hear your feedback. And I think I'm going to use some of that variegated yarn down there. See all that variegated yarn and striping yarn? And I might tackle a monster here in the next couple of weeks here. So I want to say thank you again to Nancy from She's Got Yarn. And thank you to all of you guys for spending, 20 minutes of your time and looking at this book with me. And I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. Bye.